Well, just upstairs, someone was remembering how 4 years ago there were so many older African Americans who sat in their seats or stood in their places and just wept quietly because you could tell they hadn't been able to imagine a day like this. I think there is that same pride. I think, to sit up on the dais and look at an unending sea of people all the way back to the Washington Monument, and this kind of support for this president is moving for me. And I think also appreciating that we see a new and fresh level of resolve in the president, a clarity of mission and a commitment to do big things is pretty exciting.
Now, how's your the past few days been for you here in Washington? Have you done any big special events, or are you going to any of the balls tonight? Or
we hosted a reception yesterday afternoon, and we've been to a number, mostly some smaller things, but mostly large things. We're going to go to the official ball tonight, and then to the Human Rights Campaign ball, and then we are invited to a small after party at the White House late tonight, which we'll do as well.
Excellent. Now, President Obama laid out a lot of goals for the next 4 years. What kind of exciting things are going on back home in Massachusetts that you're most looking forward to?
Well, we're all about growth. We're all about how we encourage and enable both private initiative and personal ambition. And there's a role that government has in that by investing in education and in innovation and in infrastructure. We're particularly excited about raising new revenue to invest in higher ed affordability and in early childhood education and in a 21st century transportation system. And those are big challenges, and they require us to have a serious conversation about taxes and what we want government to do, the kinds of things that frankly sometimes people are nervous about in elected life. But I think it's pretty exciting that that we're all ready, I think, for an adult conversation about what it is we want government to do and not do. And if the proposals I put on the table are accepted by the legislature and by the people, I'm confident that we will see an accelerated growth at home, and I'm excited about that.
Now, Senator Kerry's confirmation hearing is coming up in the 24th here. Have you coming closer to appointing an interim senator, or what the thought process has been going on between that?
We're working on it every day. There was a very long list of very capable folks, and that's been narrowed to a smaller or shorter list of very capable folks. And when Senator Kerry is confirmed and submits his resignation, I'll be ready with an appointee.
And last question, I know you've been asked this 1,000 times, but are you going to take a job here in Washington?
You mean soon? No. I'm going to finish my term. I have the only job in politics I've ever wanted, and I'm excited about the next couple of years. We're going to, as they say, run through the finish. And after that, I expect to go back into the private sector, and one day we'll see.